The Dark Realm Diaries Part 2? No. Return of the Dark Realm Diaries. Son of the Dark Realm Diaries. No. Bloody sequels. G'day Darkrealmers, it's horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott here with you again today. And today we're going to be looking at 3 upcoming horror movie sequels that you can look forward to this year, 2019. Hey, if this is your first trip to the Diaries, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you want to keep up with the best in horror, in books, movies from the world of indie and Hollywood, then hit that subscribe button and the bell notification and you'll always be up to date. Alright Darkrealmers, sequels, love them or hate them, they're here. Alright Darkrealmers, the first one I've got for you should come as no surprise. It's It Chapter 2. Now you may be wondering, okay, it came out in 2017. Why has it taken so long for the sequel? Well, that's because the studio wanted to make absolutely sure that the first one was a success before they went on and made a sequel. And if you've seen the remake of it, you'll know that it does work really well as a standalone movie. But in this one, we're going to get to see the Loser Club in their adult incarnations, fighting Pennywise the Clown once more. It promises to be a lot darker, a lot scarier. But the good thing is we're going to be able to see the original child actors too in this movie, because there are some flashback scenes where we'll see things that relate to the story with them as adults, both as a group and as individuals. And also things that may have not presented itself really well in the first movie. So that's coming out in June, so pencil that in your diaries because that looks like really scary stuff. Okay Darkrealmers, the next one I've got for you was a surprise hit, and that's the original movie Happy Death Day. Well, this one, Happy Death Day to You, is the sequel. That's right. Now, I was a little bit dubious about this because if you haven't seen Happy Death Day, it's about a woman and it's a sort of horror Groundhog Day where she keeps reliving her murder over and over and over again until she can figure out who it is and she can change events to prevent her death. Now, this was a surprise hit. It's a horror / comedy, not full-blown comedy, but enough comedy in it to take away from the chills, and the writer and director did a really good job in the first one of sort of balancing those two elements, and if you'd like to know more about the original movie, check out my review up there, okay, or there, yeah, whatever. But in Happy Death Day 2, the killer's back, but this time the killer, well, actually it'll be a new killer because the last killer we found out who it was, no spoilers, is targeting the main character's friends for some reason. And there's I've read somewhere that it's sort of like you know, Happy Death Day with a time paradox, you know, mainstream sort of continuity shift, things like that. So that'll be interesting to see if this one can, you know, match the success of the next of the first one. And finally Darkrealmers, for you today we've got Annabelle 3, which is at the time of recording this didn't have a proper sort of title, but we all know that the Conjuring franchise is just spawning more and more and more you know, spin-off series. We've got the Nun series, Annabelle sort of started it off, and of course there's the original Conjuring series. But in Annabelle 3, this takes place after the Warrens, Lorraine and Ed Warren, the famous ghost hunters, you know, paranormal investigators, take possession excuse the pun, Darkrealmers, take possession of the Annabelle doll and put it in their collection of possessed items. Well, the demon from the Annabelle doll actually escapes and starts causing havoc with the other possessed items in their sort of showcase room. And the target for the Annabelle demon is the Warren's daughter. Now, it's funny with the Annabelle series because the Annabelle original movie was okay, but the sequel, Annabelle Creation, actually did a lot better and was a lot, better received by critics and audiences. And so it'll be interesting to see how they, arc up the creeps with this one. Personally, Darkrealmers, I just think this franchise should be, after this, left, okay? There's only so much you can do with a possessed doll, apart from rehashing the scares and things like that. But if it makes money, Hollywood, they'll just keep churning them out. So there you go, Darkrealmers. There's 3 movies for you to keep your eye out for this year. I'll be doing some more research, and as you know, the Dark Realm Diaries, we never sleep, well, not much anyway, and I'll be doing some more research to bring you some more sequels that you may or may not look forward to. Okay, well, that's it from me, horror author and illustrator Michael J. Elliott, okay? I hope you found these sequels interesting, and if you have, let me know in the comments below what you are particularly looking forward to, or are you over sequels? Do you really don't care anymore? You want something more original? Yeah, okay, let me know in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear. Well, that's it from me. Thanks so much for watching, Darkrealmers, and as I always say, if you're going to watch sequels or you're going to go to the cinema to watch sequels, take a torch and stay in the light. Bye for now.